I am aware of my mistakes. I know I messed up. She and I shared something special. She remains the love of my life. We were together for 10 years, 2 years of dating and 8 years of marriage. But I made a terrible mistake and was unfaithful to her. It happened only once, just one time. Somehow, she found out. I never knew how, because I haven't been able to speak with her since then. I believe she found something on my phone. I came home that afternoon as usual, and everything felt strange. The house seemed emptier. I quickly realized her belongings were gone. I panicked and started calling her repeatedly, but her phone didn't even ring. Suddenly, I noticed some papers on the table. She was divorcing me. Under the divorce papers was a note that said, "This is what happens to cheaters." That was the last thing I received from her. And it's been 2 years now. Of course, I contacted her lawyer, who has been the only way to communicate between us. However, he informed me that he was her legal representative and that she didn't wish to see me. I argued. I got upset, but in the end, her lawyer just advised me to get my own lawyer. I didn't want to. I absolutely refused to believe that 10 years of a relationship could end like this. I know I made a mistake, but I always wanted to make it right. I believe that if she gave me the chance, I could make her fall in love with me again, just like the sweet and special girl I met over 10 years ago. I know I can earn her forgiveness. After all, many couples go through similar situations and overcome them. Why can't we be one of those couples? Why? After 8 years of marriage, am I discarded like trash for one mistake? I don't deserve this much indifference. I haven't seen her or even heard her voice in over 2 years. 2 years without seeing or speaking to the person you love the most is too harsh a punishment. This situation has broken me emotionally, mentally, and even physically. I resorted to consuming excessive amounts of alcohol, went weeks barely eating, and couldn't sleep. For months, I felt like a zombie, merely going through the motions. I wanted to die, but I couldn't allow myself to because I always held on to the hope that she would come back. My therapist says it's really difficult when you can't get closure from a relationship because your mind can't process that the relationship is over, so you're always thinking that person will knock on the door or that you'll wake up and they'll be there by your side. The divorce was completed more than a year ago. I'll be honest, I didn't make it easy. I didn't want to get divorced, and I still don't understand how we could be divorced. I asked for couples therapy, but she refused. I know from my lawyer that her lawyer advised her to attend at least once or twice, but she refused. It took quite a while, but eventually, the divorce was finalized. I can't even describe how it felt, and still feels like a piece of me has been cut out. I know I hurt her. I know I failed. Yet, I think everyone deserves another opportunity. When I couldn't handle the pain anymore, I decided to start therapy. My therapist doesn't give me advice on how to win her back. Instead, he concentrates on helping me move forward, urging me to meet new people and start dating. But I don't want to. Right now, I'm no longer interested in intimacy. A few days ago, something happened that completely devastated me. I was having some drinks with my friend at my place. Let's call him Kyle. We were both quite intoxicated. I started talking about my wife, and he told me, "You should try harder to move on from her. She has moved on and is happy living her life without you. You should do the same. You can't live in this sadness forever." Something in his words struck me, but not in the way he thought it would. He spoke with such certainty that my wife was over me and happy now. How did he know that? At that point, I got angry and started pressuring him to talk, but he refused. I pushed as hard as I could. I cried, and I begged him to tell me if he knew something. I needed to know something about her. Finally, he admitted that his wife had been in contact with my wife for the past year. They were close friends, and I remember Susan, who is my friend's wife, being very sad about losing touch with my wife. The thing is, my